engine hums like an old familiar song. I've been chasing horizons all day long. Windows down with the desert breeze rolling through the pines and cedar trees. The map beside me is worn and torn, like the dreams I've carried for so long. And every mile beneath these tires feels like fuel for an old fire. The sky's painted red and gold, another story being told. Sunset on Highway 89, the world slows down and everything's alright. The mountains glowing in the fading light, like heaven waving from the other side. I've got nowhere I need to be, just this road and a memory, and a heart that's finally free on Highway 89 tonight. I passed a diner by the county line, a neon sign still shining bright. An old man waved from a rocking chair, like he'd been waiting all year there. Some places never seem to change, they hold their ground through joy and pain. And somehow in this restless life, that's a comfort I can't describe. The shadows stretch across the land, like time slipping through my hand. Sunset on Highway 89, the world slows down and everything's alright. Mountains glowing in the fading light, like heaven waving from the other side. I've got nowhere I need to be, just this road and a memory, and a heart that's finally free on Highway 89 tonight. Tomorrow I may move along to another town, another song, but this evening's one I'll keep, like a photograph inside of me. Sunset on Highway 89, the stars are waking one by one tonight. The moon is rising over distant pines, and the world feels perfectly alive. Just this road and a memory, and a heart that's finally free on Highway 89 tonight. Sunset on Highway 89, rolling through the fading light, just me and the road tonight. There's a cold wind blowing through the Blue Ridge pines. Same old mountains, different life. I still remember that October rain falling softly on your window pane. You were standing there in your faded jeans, looking like every broken dream, saying sometimes love just fades away, even when both hearts want it to stay. Lord, I tried to change your mind, but some roads split with time. Blue Ridge goodbye still echoes through the night, like your voice drifting softly beneath those southern skies. And every mountain highway still pulls me back somehow to the girl who swore forever before leaving this town. Yeah, some hearts keep running, some never stop to cry, some love stay haunting you like a Blue Ridge goodbye. There's no diner by the county line where we'd waste away whole nights, coffee cups and country songs, talking about where we belong. You wanted oceans, city lights, I just wanted one more night. Funny how dreams can pull apart two people holding the same heart. Now your daddy's porch sits dark and still above those Carolina hills. A Blue Ridge goodbye still burns beneath my skin, like those cold November nights when you let me hold you then. And every lonely mile still carries your memory like smoke floating through the valleys down in Tennessee. Yeah, some flames die slowly, some never really die, some memories stay forever, like a Blue Ridge goodbye. Maybe love's just mountain rain falling hard then rolling away. Maybe time can heal the pain but not erase your name. And tonight this old guitar feels heavier somehow. Blue Ridge goodbye still lives inside my soul, like headlights through the fall, records growing old. And every road I wander still circles back again to the girl beneath the pine trees and the boy I was back then. Yes, some hearts move onward, some stay lost in time. Mine still hears your whisper in that Blue Ridge goodbye. You walked in wearing that old brown coat, hair falling softly like Tennessee gold. There was rain tapping on the diner glass, and Lord, time stopped moving fast. You smiled like you already knew my name, like somehow we were headed for the same. Long roads and broken dreams wrapped inside small town scenes, and every word you softly said still echoes through my head. I was falling like the rain, slow and steady all the same. Every time you looked my way, Lord, my heart just slipped away. And those midnight drives still feel alive somehow, like your hand still resting softly on my arm right now. Yeah, some loves burn fast, some stay through the pain. Mine still falls for you, like the rain. We spend whole summers by the riverside, talking about life till sunrise. You said forever scares you sometimes. I just laughed and poured the wine. There was magic in those quiet nights, old guitars and porch light skies, and every little thing you do made this old world feel brand new. Now every storm rolling in still feels a little like then. I was falling like the rain, heavy through these county plains. Every memory of you still comes pouring through, and every country song still sounds a little like us, like cheap beer and old blue jeans covered in dust. Yeah, some hearts move on, some never really change. Mine still breaks for you, like the rain. Maybe love ain't meant to last forever. Maybe some souls just meet together long enough to leave their mark before disappearing in the dark. And tonight this lonely town feels colder than before. I was falling like the rain, back when life felt wild and free, before goodbye and empty roads became part of me. And every mile I wander still circles back somehow to your laugh beneath those thunder clouds, and the way you held me close. Yeah, some flames fade out, some survive the pain. Mine still falls for you, like the rain. I saw you standing by the county fair, golden golden sunset shining through your hair. The whole world faded when you smiled at me, like a song carried on a summer breeze. We talked until the stars filled up the sky, sharing little dreams and reasons why. Neither one of us was looking for love, but somehow love found us. Every road I traveled led me here, to the moment you appeared. You and the summer wind came blowing into my life again, like wildflowers after the rain, like sunshine breaking through the pain. You and the summer wind turned my world around back then, and every time your hand finds mine, it feels like the first time again. We watch seasons come and seasons go, through every high and every road below. There were days when the nights felt long, but your heart always kept me strong. Now every morning when I see your face, I thank the Lord for amazing grace. 'Cause after all these years it's still true, my favorite place is next to you. Every mile, every memory still brings you back to me. You and the summer wind came blowing into my life again, like wildflowers after the rain, like sunshine breaking through the pain. You and the summer wind turned my world around back then, and every time your hand finds mine, it feels like the first time again. One day our hair may turn to gray, and time may take our youth away, but darling, one thing will remain: my heart will call your name. You and the summer wind are everything I've ever been. Every dream and every song, you've been there all along. You and the summer wind still make my heart surrender in the sweetest way I've ever known. You turn this house into a home. Just you and the summer wind, dancing slow beneath the stars. You and the summer wind. She walked into that little roadside bar like a sunset wrapped in southern stars, a wildflower smile and boots of tan, with a heart too free to make a plan. I was nursing dreams in a glass half full, trying to forget what time it pulled. Then she laughed and the whole room changed. Nothing felt the same again. Some people arrive like a stormy night, some arrive like morning light. She was whiskey and wildflowers, sweet and strong all at once. A little bit of freedom, a little bit of love. She could calm the thunder or make a heart run wild. She was whiskey and wildflowers, and I was lost in her smile. We drove old back roads after dark, talking underneath the stars. She told me life was much too short, spend it hiding from your heart. The radio played a country tune as the moon drifted over June. And somewhere in that summer air, I knew I'd always find her there. Like a memory you can't outgrow, like a river you can't stop flowing. She was whiskey and wildflowers, sweet and strong all at once. A little bit of freedom, a little bit of love. She could calm the thunder or make a heart run wild. She was whiskey and wildflowers, and I was lost in her smile. Years may come and years may go, and seasons change like falling snow, but some hearts leave a lasting mark, like a lantern glowing in the dark. She's still whiskey and wildflowers, still the fire in my soul, still the hand I'm holding tight as we grow. She still makes me wonder how I got this lucky life. My whiskey and wildflowers standing by my side. Yeah, whiskey and wildflowers under those endless country skies. Whiskey and wildflowers. There was a cold wind blowing through our town, leaves falling softly to the ground. You were standing there beside your car, looking more broken than you are. I didn't ask where you had been, just let the silence settle in. And when you reached out for my hand, Lord, I finally understood then. Some people don't need saving words, just someone willing to stay. When you leaned on me, the whole world disappeared. still survive after all the storms. Yeah, some hearts give up, some keep holding on. Mine found its reason when you leaned on me. We spent late nights on the back porch swing, talking about everything, your dreams, your fears, your restless soul, and all the places you wanna go. You'd laugh, then suddenly grow quiet, like there were things you couldn't find. But every time you looked my way, it felt like maybe we'd be alright. And every old song on the radio started sounding like home when you leaned on me. I forgot the weight of time, like the stars above those pines were finally aligned. And every lonely highway started feeling less alone, 'cause loving you somehow felt like finally coming home. Yeah, some hearts stayed guarded, some slowly let love in. Mine started beating different when you leaned on me. Maybe healing starts that way, two tired souls trying to stay. Maybe love ain't always loud, maybe it's just being around. And tonight these southern skies feel warmer than before. When you leaned on me, I saw who I could be, not some drifting ghost lost in old memories. And every road ahead feels a little less unknown, 'cause part of my heart finally healed the night you leaned on me. Yeah, some flames burn bright, some glow quietly. Mine finally found peace when you leaned on me. There's a water tower standing over Main Street, same old diner and the same cracked concrete. Friday night lights shining through the rain, kids still dreaming of getting away. We were young, sitting out by Miller's Field, talking about everything life might bring. You said this town was way too small, but somehow it still has us all. And every summer wind that blows still carries voices I used to know. Small town hearts break a little slower underneath those southern stars, getting older. And every back road memory still burns like neon bars. Yeah, life moves fast, but not small town hearts. We loved hard, fought hard, prayed beneath those church lights. Some dreams faded away, some stayed all our lives. Yes, some souls leave town, some never get too far, but nothing really changes for small town hearts. Your daddy worked nights down at the mill, mine still drives that old Coopville hill. Mama said time flies before you know. Yeah, she was right all along. There's an old football jacket in my room, still smelling faintly of your perfume. Funny how the years keep rolling by, but some feelings never die. And every county road I ride still feels like you by my side. Small town hearts still beat like old guitars, country songs and broken dreams under Tennessee stars. And every front porch shadow still takes me way back then, to the nights we thought forever would never have to end. Yes, some flames burn out, some survive the dark, some memories live forever inside small town hearts. Maybe home ain't just a place, maybe it's a feeling you can't replace. Maybe love don't disappear, it just hides between the years. And tonight this sleepy town feels lonelier somehow. Small town hearts still hold on to the past, old photographs and dusty roads that always seem to last. And every mile I wander still circles back again to the girl beside the river and the boy I was back then. Yeah, some roads keep moving, some stay where they are. Mine still belongs somewhere with small town hearts.
Sunrise painting gold on the pines, coffee steaming in the morning light, old pickup rolling down the line where the river bends out of sight. Dust flies up behind my wheels, feel stretched far beneath the sky. Every mile reminds me still of the place where my roots still lie. I've been chasing city lights, running hard through endless nights, but a voice keeps calling me home. Take me back to the old dirt road where the wild wind softly blows, past the fences, past the creek, to the place I've always known. Under stars that shine so bright, everything just feels alright. No matter where I roam, that old dirt road will lead me home. Mama's porch and the screen door sound, summer laughter in the air, neighbors waving as the sun goes down. Simple days without a care. I've seen highways coast to coast, big bright towns and neon signs, but the thing I miss the most is that little peace of mind. I've been chasing distant dreams, nothing's ever what it seems, and my heart keeps calling me home. Take me back to the old dirt road, where the wild wind softly blows, past the fences, past the creek, to the place I've always known. Under stars that shine so bright, everything just feels alright. No matter where I roam, that old dirt road will lead me home. When the years go rolling by and silver finds its way through time, I'll still hear that country song in the whisper of the pines. Take me back to the old dirt road, where my story first was told. Every mile, every turn carries memories of old. Under stars that shine so bright, everything just feels alright. No matter where I roam, that old dirt road will lead me home. Yeah, no matter where I roam, that old dirt road will lead me home. Lead me home. Lead me home. Oh. Hey. There's a fire burning out by Miller's Creek, cold beer sweating in the summer heat. Old friends gathered underneath the stars, passing around worn out guitars. Jake still talks about leaving this town, but somehow he's still hanging around. And old man Carter swears these roads hold more stories than we'll ever know. Smoke drifting slow into the night, while the moon hangs low and bright. We were campfire saints, young and wild and free, singing old country songs like they meant everything. And those southern nights still live inside my veins, like sparks floating upward from those campfire flames. Yeah, some dreams burn fast, some stay endlessly, hearts still glow somewhere like campfire saints. Hey! There was a girl from Johnson County way who danced barefoot in the rain. She used to lean against my shoulder close while the river carried on below. We talked about getting out someday, finding bigger skies out west. But life moves different than we planned. Now those nights are all that's left, and every old guitar string sound still pulls my memory back around. We were campfire saints, laughing through the midnight air, bonfires lighting up those old Tennessee prayers. And every back road memory still cuts through me slow like smoke with those campfire saints. And maybe heaven looks a little like this: cheap beer cans and a goodbye kiss. Maybe growing up just means learning how to miss these things. And tonight, this old small town feels quieter than before. We were campfire saints, barely holding on to time. Young hearts chasing freedom beneath those Carolina skies. And every road I travel still circles back again to the fire beside the river and the people we were then. Yes, some nights fade out, some never really leave. Mine still burns somewhere with those campfire saints. I spent years running after gold, chasing dreams down roads unknown, thinking happiness was waiting somewhere far away, in crowded streets and taller skies, and promises and flashing lights. But every mile just led me back someday, 'cause the things that matter most aren't the things you own. Where the heart finds peace isn't always where you plan to be. Sometimes it's a front porch swing and the sound of rustling trees. It's the hand that holds you close when the world won't let you breathe. I've searched everywhere I know, that's where the heart finds peace. Now the mornings come much slower, coffee brewing on the stove, sunlight dancing through the kitchen window pane. The worries that once filled my mind have faded with the passing time, like footprints disappearing after rain. And I've learned the richest life can't be bought or sold. Where the heart finds peace isn't always where you plan to be. Sometimes it's a front porch swing and the sound of rustling trees. It's the hand that holds you close when the world won't let you breathe. I've searched everywhere I know, that's where the heart finds peace. The mountains don't ask who you are, the river doesn't count your scars, the sunset shines on everyone the same. Maybe that's the secret all along, life was never meant to be a race, just a journey finding your place. Where the heart finds peace is in the little things we need: a quiet road, a faithful friend, and a love that still believes. When my days are finally done and my wandering feet place my soul loves best, where the heart finds peace. That's where I'll always be, beneath these open skies.
Headlights cut through the midnight rain as the radio softly called my name. I've been gone for far too long, trying to find where I belong. Every town looked much the same, different faces, different names. But somewhere deep inside my soul, I knew exactly where to go. And every sign along the way feels a little closer every day. Just one more mile home, one more mile down this road, one more turn, one more song, and I won't be alone. Back to the porch, light shining bright, waiting through the darkest nights. I've been gone too long, I know. Just one more mile home. Mama still calls every Sunday afternoon, asked if I'll be coming home soon. I always say maybe next spring, but time slips away like a passing dream. Daddy's old truck still sits outside, rusted memories side by side, and I can almost hear him say, son, don't stay away too long. The closer I get, the more I see what truly matters to me. Just one more mile home, one more mile down this road, one more turn, one more song, and I won't be alone. Back to the porch, light shining bright, waiting through the darkest nights. I've been gone too long, I know. Just one more mile home. The money and the city lights will never fill the empty nights. Sometimes all a man can need is the place where his story began. Just one more mile home, I can see it up ahead now. That old mailbox by the fence, still standing proud somehow. Back to the life I left behind, the people who stayed on my mind. No matter where I choose to roam, there's always one more mile home. One more mile, one more mile, and I'm finally home. Saw you standing by the county fair, golden sunset shining through your hair. The whole world faded when you smiled at me, like a song carried on a summer breeze. We talked until the stars filled up the sky, sharing little dreams and reasons why. Neither one of us was looking for love, but somehow love found us. Every road I traveled led me here, to the moment you appeared. You and the summer wind came blowing into my life again, like wildflowers after the rain, like sunshine breaking through the pain. You and the summer wind turned my world around back then, and every time your hand finds mine, it feels like the first time again. We watch seasons come and seasons go, through every high and every road below. There were days when the nights felt long, but your heart always kept me strong. Now every morning when I see your face, I thank the Lord for amazing grace. 'Cause after all these years it's still true, my favorite place is next to you. Every mile, every memory still brings you back to me. You and the summer wind came blowing into my life again, like wildflowers after the rain, like sunshine breaking through the pain. You and the summer wind turned my world around back then, and every time your hand finds mine, it feels like the first time again. One day our hair may turn to gray, and time may take our youth away, but darling, one thing will remain: my heart will call your name. You and the summer wind are everything I've ever been. Every dream and every song, you've been there all along. You and the summer wind still make my heart surrender in the sweetest way I've ever known. You turn this house into a home. Just